Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the Alpha Platform. Do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for the love and support. I greatly appreciate it. It's very early in the morning for me, so excuse my voice, but we got work to do, there's things to do, and there's content to make. Anyhow, I want to bring you guys this unhinged story from a dude named Z.Godded here on YouTube. He's originally from TikTok, but now he's on YouTube. And he's talking about how his grandpa was DL. Let's get into it. It's crazy. Once again, this is from Z.Godded. Go ahead and support him on YouTube. He's a smaller channel with 853 subscribers, fresh out of TikTok. It says, I found out my grandpa is DL. I confronted him. Let's get into it.
Subscribe to my shit real quick and like it for me. Like, I'm trying to switch over from TikTok and get on YouTube. Like, I'm not fucking with TikTok like that no more. Like, this is where I feel like I can really tell y'all some story times and get juicy with some shit.
Ain't no money in
and just
TikTok,
actually
bro.
show who the
Ain't
fuck
no
I am
TikTok.
and just more energy and everything like that. I don't know. YouTube is finna be where it's at. But shit, yeah, let's get to this motherfucker by the title what I'm about to get into. I know y'all basically damn near all came here from TikTok, so yeah. Why the fuck I find out my granddaddy is DL? I know. You ain't never heard no shit like that. Usually it's some, oh, I found out my baby daddy, or I found out my friend, I found out, no, bitch, it's my granddaddy.
Grandpa.
And that's not even the worst part about it. He fucking with my cousin. All right. Now back into the story time how it was really supposed to be originally. So I'm hanging out with one of my cousins, right? One of my boy cousins. And he is obviously, So we kicking in a car and shit like this. And he starts to tell me like just about motherfuckers he been fucking with recently. Mind you, he like 2 years older than me. And just, I don't know. We be liking to have our little conversations or whatever. Just putting each other on with what the fuck has been going on. You know what the fuck I mean? Yeah. So we up in the car, we chilling, we smoking shit like that. And so he gets to telling me like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be going out of town and shit like this. Everything finna be paid for. I done found me a new trick. Da-da-da-da-da, this and the third. So me, I'm like,
Fellas, it's always when y'all smoking, when y'all lighting up, y'all get to telling all y'all's business. For some reason, I feel like this may be a sketch. I feel like this dude also may be family, but I'll let him continue.
what, like, cuz you crazy as hell. Like, your ass better be careful doing some shit like that for your ass come on. He letting me know, oh, the dude from our city, woo, this and the third. I ain't worried about shit. I done already linked with him a few times. He done already spent money on me. We good. Hold up. Where the fuck my shot? If y'all got one, take one with me real quick, cause this shit.
The dude is drinking, drinking on the job.
Yeah, no chaser. But yeah, so we cool. We up in the car. He letting me know they done already linked before all this and the third. All right, boom. So he's starting to let me know more about the shit, like just in detail about shit that they've done did and how sneaky he's done had to been behind the trick's wife and shit like that, right? So I'm like, damn, like, bitch, you crazy as hell. Like, you ain't scared. Like, like. So that's a lot. He young and turned, so he really don't get no fuck. So he gets to keep explaining to me shit that's been going on with them or whatever. And as we driving and smoking, he ends up telling me like, oh yeah, he stay up in With the Whoop neighborhood. Like, and it's one of these neighborhoods that like, if you stay up in there, you semi got some money. Like, like you don't stay in there if ain't no money going around that bitch. So we driving around the neighborhood, and I'm not thinking shit of it at all at first. I know that's where my grandparents them stay, but I'm not thinking nothing of it at all. My bad, I'm fucking up. So then we driving through or whatever like that, and he like, I can't even let you know which house it is, shit like this and the third. Okay, cool. Mind you, he don't know who my grandpa is. Well, he do know who my grandpa is, but no, he don't know who my grandpa is.
So that makes sense, but the thing about it is, why did this dude say that his grandpa was messing around with one of his cousins, but his cousin did not know who his grandpa was?
Now he do. But yeah, he didn't know who my grandpa is because he's my cousin on my dad's side.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a whole different side of the family. Yeah, that type of shit. Just the same city. That's how the shit got mixed up the way it got mixed up. Let me keep going. What the fuck? So now it go past like 2-3 days. I'll go over to my grandpa's house and shit, whatever. They packing for trips. They packing for a trip. So I'm like, damn, where y'all finna go? My grandma like, oh, we finna go to Mexico, woo, 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 shit like this and the third. I'm finna bring Paula with me. That's one of her like closest friends. I'm bringing Paula with me. Your grandpa coming, shit like that. Everything finna be cool. They already letting me know little shit that they supposed to be doing. Mind you, my cousin didn't yet tell me where the trip was that he was supposed to be going.
Bro, I feel like this dude is gay. I'm not saying that in a negative way. I just feel like he's gay. Like he's one of the family members, one of the children, one of the kids. How we like to put it back in the day. Eyebrows is done up, groomed up. The way he's talking, his mannerisms. Again, this is not to shame this dude, but I just feel like this may be, an illegitimate story time. That's all I have to say about it. Let's go.
He just told me that they was just gonna go on a trip. Mind you, at this point, I'm not putting two and two together. I'm just, letting shit. So I ended up asking my grandma, like, what y'all going on a trip for? Like, well, I know y'all just going on a trip, but like, what's the purpose for real? She likes him. Oh, your grandpa just wanted to go. I don't know. He just in a good mood, and he said I can bring a friend and all this other shit. He just wants some peace and all this other shit. So I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds good. So now we fast forward the next week, like the week before. The week before we even the week before they go up on a trip. No, I'm tweaking. This is a week later, 2 days before they go on a trip. So, what happened was, so now 2 days before the trip, before my grandpa and my grandma go up on a trip, I get back in the car with my cousin again. We talking, chopping it up before he go up on his trip. So we talking a little bit more. He like, yeah, cuz I'm gonna need you to drop me off, whoop, shit like this, before I go on my plane. He letting me know that he gonna have his wife get a driver, go to the airport before him, all this other shit with her and her friend. Just letting me know the little sneaky shit, right? Still not thinking nothing of it. So I'm like, where y'all supposed to be going to? He still didn't say exactly where. He just said, we out the country with it. I'm like, oh shit, okay, do your thing. Like, okay, y'all doing y'all thing, woo. Okay, boom. It go the next 2 days. This is the day of the trip. It's time to go to the trip. So he like, yeah, cuz you think you can still come pick me up and you think you can still come pick me up and drop me off there? I'm like, yeah, I got you. So I pick him up, right? I pick him up. We go back to that neighborhood. We're driving through the neighborhood. He like, oh yeah, I think that's his car right there. Mind you, I'm already in my head like, damn, I think that's my granddaddy right there.
Crazy.
So why the fuck you think this is your tree? So now everything's starting to click to me. My grandma done told me that he just planned a random trip out of nowhere. It says she can bring a friend so she can make sure she with somebody. And then he telling me how the trick is finna be having his wife come on the trip and they finna be on sneaky shit.
That's how it be, fellas. That's how it be, brothers. I mean, like the DL dudes, you know how they do. They gonna be with it. They gonna do whatever they have to do to get that pussy and get that peen. They gonna do what they have to do. If they have to lie, and the thing about it is the lies be so bold faced too. Like it's like who in their right mind would ever take their wife and her friend on an out of the country trip and also invite the dude they're having an affair with. Is crazy. Whoa. But it goes to show you the lengths that people will go to be themselves, to get that, their appetites quenched. So it's just I'll let him finish. I'll come back with my commentary.
This better not be what the fuck I'm thinking. So I'm telling him, like, cuz, that car right there? He like, yeah, that car right there. Like, why you saying that? Like, pull up to the crib. Y'all think I was finna let my granny go out like that? I was not finna let my granny go out like that. Fuck that. My bad, cuz I gotta run some shit. Like, fuck that. So I ain't just let him know that right away. I needed to make sure this was what it was what. So we pull up. It's my granny in the house. My granny, she done already went to the fucking airport. So it's just my grandpa there, waiting for my cousin to get there so they can go to the airport together and get on a different flight.
Oh, they went. Wait a minute. So that's how he set it up. the grandpa was on a different flight from his wife and their friend. Basically, the grandpa was going to take a flight, which is him and the dude together. If my dude ever suggested that or told me, oh, no, I'm not hopping on your flight, I would be like, yes, you are. Yes, you are, bro. You're hopping on my flight. My flight.
Man, pull up in the driveway. I see my grandpa open up the door. He got balloons and shit. Balloons and some gifts and gift bags and shit. I open up that door. He like, his whole face. What's going on? What's going on? I told my cousin to get out the car. My grandpa ain't have shit to say. Please, shut the fuck up. Fuck all that. I'm instant. Calling Granny right away. I'm calling Granny right away. Fuck is you talking about? We calling Granny right away. So I'm calling Granny right away. Why?
The thing about it is, I'm pretty sure she already know. I'm pretty sure that maybe they have a deal, but you know, those old school relationships, they be having all types of secrecies and mysteries and whatnot. And the main thing about it is the wife always be knowing, but she got a little sneaky link on the side too, though. So, you know, growing up, I had that situation go down with my mom's boyfriend's parents, where it turns out, you know, the dude, the older man, was messing around with, you know, other women on the side. But the wife was also messing around with people on the side. But it wasn't just any ordinary, you know, person. It was another woman. So it was like they both had their secrecies and their mysteries. And it just, you know, old school relationships, they just full of it.
Hey baby, what's going on? Bring your ass the fuck back home. Bring your ass the fuck back home. No, fuck that. Bring your ass home. We finna turn this bitch up. So my grandma already know. If I'm cussing and shit like that, it's serious. Like, I don't be cussing around them. So, like, it's something serious. What's going on, baby? I can't. Like, I'm on my way to my trip. Like, do you need me to call your mom? Is your mom answering? I said, no, you need to get here. That trip out the window. What? What you mean? I said, that trip is out the window. You need to come here right now so I can let you know what granddad been on this whole time. Oh, she instantly. Okay, I'm on the way back. Come back. What's going on? What's going on? I tell him to tell her. And he ended up trying to fight me.
I told you.
Like, I don't know. At first he was
I knew it. This is a dangerous game, bro. Like, even though this is your blood relative, your grandfather, these dudes are all the same. At the end of the day, a DL dude is a DL dude. Their playbook is all the same. I'm going to fake. I'm going to front for the public. But if you try to out me, I'm going to get violent. I don't care who you are. You can be my brother, my child, my grandchild. I don't care who you are. If you try to out me, I'm going to get violent. This is why I tell you guys, leave these DL dudes alone. Leave them alone. I don't care how old they are, how much money they have. Leave them alone. So the dude that the granddad was messing with did not know probably that his client could be this violent. You know, if he's willing to be violent towards his own flesh and blood, his grandchild, what would he do to you? What would he do to you as a stranger off the street because you threatened to expose him? Think about it.
Quiet. He didn't say shit at all. But then he just got up out the motherfucking little couch shit. It was a little recliner. And he got up and smacked the shit out of me. I'm not even gonna lie. He did smack me. I just pushed him off of me. I couldn't really fight him because that's just disrespect. But still, I should have got up in there.
Could you imagine your grandfather literally coming up to you and smacking the sugar honey iced tea out of you because you told the truth about his DL lifestyle? These old people, you know, they tend to have straps too, so he better be lucky this dude did not have a strap. His grandpa did not have a strap. Because he could have lost his life behind this stuff. You know, I'm not trying to say what he did was wrong, because I probably would have done the same thing. I just would have been more slick about it. Like, I probably would have talked to my grandma on the side, leaked some text messages, leaked some, you know, whatever I had to do, some photographs, whatever I had to do to expose the situation to her. But I would not have done it this way. And if my grandpa wanted to fight me, you know, it would have been up and stuck.
Because you playing with my granny. So I'm yelling, I'm letting it be known. Granny, this whole time, he was finna be out there with a whole nother nigga. Whoop, whoop. My granny's still not really getting it. Like, what is you talking about? My cousin that's in the car right there, with the shit on his fingers, the charms and the white shit, he was going out there to see him. He was going out there to see him. They were supposed to be on some sneaky shit. They was going to do what they was going to do. And he was finna have you being with your friend while they was going to be doing the whole thing they was going to be doing the whole time. My granny got up, smacked the shit out of him.
Wow.
Told him to get his shit, get the fuck out. Guess what he did? Got his shit and got the fuck out. Now, my cousin getting out the car. What the fuck is you doing? You ain't supposed to be doing shit like this. Like, to me, what? What? I damn near almost got into it with his ass too. He ain't get back in my car though. I made his ass get an Uber back home. Cause bitch, now you being disrespectful. Ain't nobody finna play with your ass. You finna Uber your ass the fuck back home. Ain't nobody finna be doing all that goofy extra shit. So, we get into it. That was that, and he drove off. And yeah, my grandparents know him right now. They going through their divorce.
Wow.
And that's that. I don't think I was wrong. You wasn't finna play in my granny face like that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
So it turns out, so what I'm gonna say about this, it turns out that they end up getting a divorce, which I think is the best decision. In the end, it goes to show you that keeping secrecies is not gonna benefit you one way or the other. I definitely feel like as gay men, it is wrong to mess around with other men that we know are married and have families and whatnot to lose. The gay dude knew this grandpa had a whole family, a wife at home, but he still chose to deal with him, entertain him. I think it's wrong. Once again, I feel like we must do better. And, it's just a dangerous situation all the way around. So instead of the gay dude getting slapped up, this grandfather and his grandson have their relationship ruined now because the grandson decided to do the right thing by telling the truth. So it's like people hate the truth. People hate it. Like they hate to see it when we are open about who we are. They hate to be exposed. They hate to have their truths exposed, even though they're hurting other people by lying to them every single day for years. They hate it. People hate the truth, and they will do whatever they can to prevent the truth from coming out, even if that means destroying you, because they have no problem destroying themselves by lying and lying and lying and lying. So just be careful out here, you guys. Once again, I don't encourage any gay man to mess with a married man. You're just begging for a disaster, and you can lose your life behind this stuff. So just be careful out here in these YouTube streets, because in these real life streets, I should say, be careful out here, because it's not a game. Your life is not a game. And the bag is not worth your life. Find legitimate ways of making money, but trying to finesse dudes out of their bags and whatnot is going to cost you in the end, because they're always going to expect something from you, right? If you don't deliver, there you go. If they get exposed, there you go. Anything can literally happen, and you're just caught up in the middle as a home wrecker, and you never know what the outcome of that situation will be for you. That's all I got for today. All right, what did you guys think about the story? What did you think about his grandpa being DL? What do you think about his grandpa messing around with one of his cousins? What would you do in this situation? How would you feel in this situation? Because it's a lot of drama. I feel like this is something that could have probably torn the whole family apart. And I feel like this is something that many family members knew about. They just didn't want to talk about, because we have that thing in the Black community where we like to keep secrets, right? Like we like to keep secrets. We accept a lot of things. We'll allow a lot of things around us, except you being openly gay, bisexual, trans, whatever. Everything else is okay, but except that stuff. So that's what we have going on in the Black community. I hate to say that, but that seems to be the norm. And I hope things change. I hope things change for the future. But thank you guys for the love and support. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments below. Wolf is back. Wolf Pack. Take care. Peace.
I don't wanna see a nigga bluff, nigga kill, nigga up. Nigga, what's up? Nigga, what's good? You and they can't, I still trap in the hood. Cell phone bang all night, so I'ma get to it all night. Then on the weekends, so they try to catch flights. With another bitch, nigga, really I might. I never stand, nigga, dare, nigga, flap a nigga, rob a nigga, chop a nigga, brother, nigga, tell a nigga, real a nigga, fuck, real a nigga, spill a nigga. I'ma beat a nigga, never feed a nigga, never fear a nigga, never need a nigga, cut a nigga, bust a nigga, can't fuss nigga, what's up, nigga, untouched nigga. Why you say so ugly?